Welcome, listeners. This week on Just Neapolitan, we talk about video games. Joined by Floyd and Eddie. And I'm your resident New Year's resolutions are fucking pointless, Brian.
Woo.
Oh. So speaking of which, what are your New Year's resolutions?
I don't have one.
Good job.
I am going to do better with my diet, not go on a diet, and go to the gym that I've been paying for 2 years for the first time.
Hey.
Yeah. Small steps.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't believe in New Year's resolutions, so mine actually started like a week or so ago where I'm actually doing that thing we constantly talk about where, damn, we should just record every time we play games because then when crazy shit happens, at least we have the recording of it.
True.
So I've been doing that. I also found out that one of the games that I won't be recording is Vampire Survivors. Because a 2-hour video of Vampire Survivors is 16 gigabytes. Whereas a 4-hour video of a different game I was playing was like 1.2. Same settings. I think it's just everything that goes on, like...
Yeah,
the end of a good run of Vampire.
Going on over there.
Yeah, it gets insane, and I think it's just there's so many layers happening in the video, and all the crazy sparkly lights and shit.
Hey.
Yeah, I was like, oh, there's no way that's happening.
Not like this.
No,
Not like this.
No, there's not a point.
It's not a thing.
Yeah, I'm like, nothing that crazy ever happens in the game besides what the game happens itself. That was a sentence. I'm sticking with it. You guys ready for this first D20 roll of the new year?
Yeah.
Put it on me.
And the new season? Which
New season.
Hopefully I did the thing I was trying to do and we got a new intro song. 3. Okay, cool. So, $1 million, no tax, no strings. What's the first fun thing you buy?
First fun thing I buy? A fucking jet.
For $1 million?
No.
Small jet.
Yeah, it's not going to be like one of those, like, it's just going to be like a plane. When I say jet, I mean like a not a passenger plane, like one of those like private planes that like people own. I just want to buy a plane. Fuck it, I'm taking off.
Same bird of a different feather. The best RV I could possibly buy.
Fair. I want a Rampage arcade cabinet. Because, the first non-fun thing I'm buying is a house. So I'll have the house to put the arcade cabinet in.
Yeah.
No. Leave me in my overgrown tour bus, which is, hey, I'm in your city. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, see, like, my thing, like, I never wanted to own a home, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now with, like, delivery and all that, and the fact that I don't have to really communicate with people as much, I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I would totally, like, own something close-ish to a major city so I can get good internet. But, like, far enough away that I don't have to interact with people. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, give me a house. Like, definitely someplace that doesn't have an HOA, though. Because those things are fucking scams.
No, fuck that.
Trash. Yo.
Yeah.
Paid all this money for Susan from down the block to tell me what to do with my lawn. Get me fucked up.
Well, fucking, more than that, they can foreclose on your fucking home.
Yeah.
Like, they can just buy your home out from under you with fees for bullshit. Yeah, no.
Which is
not
crazy
this podcast,
that's a thing.
Yeah, right? I thought it was my fucking property. I thought property was king in the U.S.
No.
It is, just not, small private property.
It's property, then block captain.
Yeah, corporate-owned property. That's the true king.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That was my first anti-capitalist rant of the year. You're welcome, Internet. So, I don't So I had some stuff. I decided right before we started recording, I'm not doing news today. Because the only two things I had were, one wasn't really game related, it was internet related, and the other one was depressing. I don't want to start the new year that way. I don't want to start season 2 that way. So I'm just throwing that out now. No news today. Unless you guys got something, that's fine. I'm not bringing anything to the table today.
I got nothing.
No,
yeah, I just want it to be a fun start to season 2. And unfortunately, Maggie broke her back and she can't move.
Mm-hmm.
That's not.
Wait! I do have one thing. I do have one thing.
All right, let's get it.
I don't know if you know, Brian, but like, remember, like during the DS lifespan, people came out with like R4 cards where they could just download like a firmware to just fucking pirate DS games. And I said, man, this would be really cool for the Switch. I can't wait till they break that shit open. And guess what's coming out next year? Somebody finally cracked it. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm finna go raise my Jolly Roger.
You mean this year?
Yes, correct. This year.
It's not next year yet, but it will be by the time this comes out.
True. But also, I still do that. Even like at the very beginning of the year, I'll still go next year. And it's like, no, we're already in the next year.
Oh, it's like 2023 till February.
Honestly.
Like, maybe we should just put the new year back in April and then, but pretend that it's still in January. Mm-hmm. And then by the time we hit April, everyone will be in the right year. Also, having the new year in spring makes way more fucking sense. Whatever.
Religion.
Fucking bunny. So, I did a thing that I don't normally do. I bought a new game. And by new game, I mean an actual new game that came out not that long ago.
What you got?
And I paid full price because apparently when you stop smoking and drinking, you have a lot of extra money. So it's not as big of a deal to just be like, shut up, take my money, here's full price. It's a strange thing. Stop smoking, kids. Save a ton of money. I bought Super Mario Wonder.
Oh. Interesting.
Like, as in yesterday, I bought it.
Okay. Have you played it?
Yeah, oh yeah. As soon as I finished downloading.
Okay. How do you feel about it?
I really like it. It's definitely still just a Mario game. I like the kind of bit of a change they made to the art style and how everything kind of looks plasticky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like the lighting on it's really nice. It feels like you're just like playing with like action figures or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's really cool. The sound design is amazing. So I understand now why they were up for that. Because they do the thing, it's great. They do the thing that, it's something that I remember in Super Mario World that I always loved it. Like, you remember when you get on Yoshi and then the drums start up, like in the background, the extra layer of drums. I think it's cool that the music all changes depending on what power-up you have.
Yeah.
The Wonder Seeds are awesome. They're the whole reason to fucking play. Because just the crazy shit that, like, I was in a water level where it inverted, so all the water was at the top, but gravity was still down. And I was like, it fucked with my head so badly. I went from getting through this level not getting hit to getting, like, miniaturized twice because it's just like my brain was so... It just fucked with your brain so weirdly. And,
what's going on?
Yeah. It's just, and it's such a little thing, but just that little bit because of how used you are to stuff. So I like that. The levels are kind of short, which when I think of like Mario levels, I think of them as being kind of shorter.
Yeah.
Here's the gimmick, do the gimmick, get done with the level, you're done with the gimmick, cool, let's move on. Like nothing overstays its welcome in the game. I did, however, in the Wall Jump Challenge 2, got a major cramp in my fucking thumb and had to shut the game off because having to do the old school jump motion where you're holding with the tip of your thumb and you basically straighten your thumb out to hit that's fine for old Mario. Like with the new one and trying to do all these wall jumps, like that's such a terrible movement to try and do with your thumb over and over.
Yeah. So like I was saying before you got it, like when I played it, I was like, it reminds me of like the older Mario games in a way, like just like feel wise. And I was like, I really appreciate this because I like the newer ones. I was like, I don't know, it just felt like it was missing something. But like this one, I was like, yeah, give me that old school shit. Like,
oh yeah,
but make it new.
This feels like Super Mario World 2.
Yeah.
Because, like, Super Mario World also had this thing where there's tons and tons of just unique enemies. Some enemies that you only see for one or two stages. And I feel like that kind of got away from where it's like, yeah, you'll have a couple of those. But this one is like, every couple stages, it's like, here's new enemies, and they act different. They do these different. So there's always something kind of new challenge. I feel like Nintendo took notes for all the people that did their job for them, creating levels in Mario Maker 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I just feel like there should just be a thank you page for basically everyone who created a level in either of those games, because I can see some influences in it. But yeah, this feels like the Mario game where they literally took the team and went, yeah, go have at it. You know?
Right.
I haven't felt like something's been this unique since Galaxy. And doing all the fun stuff they did with gravity in that game.
Yeah.
I hate hearing you guys do this because it's what I call the fun time talk. And I'm like, sounds like a fun time. I hate for somebody to have a fun time without me being a piece of that fun time. And now I'm over here just eyeballing my Switch like,
But you know, the best part about Wonder?
What's that?
It's couch co-op.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. You never need to get it. We just need to put a dock out in the living room and all grab a controller.
See, that's why I just need to talk it out with you guys first. Like,
I was going to say, and we could probably do the three of us couch co-op here. And oh, wait, Maggie didn't end up buying it, did she?
No.
Oh. Whatever. Next time we do a board game night, we can also do a Mario Wonder night.
Right. Yeah, it'd be fun.
Which by then I'll have beaten it, gotten everything you can get in the game, and I'll be all like, oh yeah, we'll start from the beginning again. Fuck it. I haven't played with people. I hate, though, that Yoshis can't get power-ups.
Yeah. It's a couple characters that can't get power-ups.
Well, it's all the Yoshis and then whatever that weird rabbit thing is.
Mm-hmm.
That I think that rabbit was a character in one of the Zelda games.
I don't know. Fucking know.
Yeah, I think it was like the Link Between Worlds that was on the DS. I think that's the guy from that. Or maybe that was a different guy. I don't fucking know. I don't play enough Nintendo games anymore. But yeah, so I bought that, and then I bought old game on sale.
Old game new to you.
Yeah, no, not new to me either.
Just old.
Just old.
I just the Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition.
Oh, okay. What you buy that on?
Steam. It's $10.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, you bought that on the Switch? How's that running?
God, no. Fuck me. Jesus Christ, no. No, I have that on the Xbox, but I'm like, I'd just rather play it on the PC, and if it's that cheap.
Yeah.
And that all came about because I actually wanted to play Fallout New Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Fallout New Vegas has, trying to play it, twice crashed so hard I couldn't get the game to close.
Damn.
Yeah, I had to literally go to sign out so that Windows would manually shut. Nothing worked. None of the Alt F4, Control X. I couldn't even switch screens to bring up the task manager, which is nothing. And then I tried to load it one time and it just got stuck trying to load and wouldn't do anything. And also couldn't minimize it or shut the game down. Looked into the solutions for that, and you have to modify your INI files. And to prevent most of those crashes, it's 6 mods was in the stack list. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing all that. I don't know. So I was between Skyrim and that, and I just went, fuck it, I'll get 4.
Yeah, that's smart. I'm over Skyrim so much.
Are you? You sure?
Very sure.
One more playthrough.
No. Mm-mm.
I still never finished Skyrim.
I didn't either, so I'm talking shit completely.
I did like 3 times.
When Miles first got it, I swear to God, being friends with people sometimes is hard. So I swear to God, he played that game for 14 fucking hours. And he just sat there, and I'm just like, listen, I see you're having an amazing time. I'm going fucking home. This is too fucking much for me, man. This is just too much. I can't watch you play. I don't even want to be in this room anymore to just see you playing this. And he was just so engrossed in it. And it was when it first came. Oh my God. It makes me sick to my stomach just hearing the sounds of that damn game. But I persevered. Speaking of old games we recently purchased and didn't purchase and did things, I am going to finally play Red Dead Redemption 2 and beat it.
Nice. Yeah, I also never finished that one.
Yeah, I never finished it.
Yeah, see, I never even got started. I have this thing with Rockstar Games and things from the Grand Theft Auto tree and nature of, like, I want to kill things. Like, it's why I don't play Fallout, because I'll never be allowed to walk in any place ever. I just want everything to die, and nobody forgets anything in Red Dead. So it's kind of hard on me to play that game and remind myself not to be so trigger happy in the Wild West. But I'm going to play like I have common sense. Lies. But I'm going to play it.
Listen, just save often. And then whenever you are like, oh, damn, I did it again, you can just reload your last save.
Yeah.
I gotta take a few YOLO pills and just like stop myself because I don't know, man. I just be riding out of town, but like, man, this is a really good. Like, I love how they did the graphics to these towns. Why is that guy leaning on that post like that? And next thing you know, I'm being chased out of town by every sheriff. And I might have to save scum my way out of this, but I'm gonna complete it. I want to say I actually beat this game because I keep hearing it's such a good time with such a good story behind it. And normally I skip anything that starts with a story. I just want to get straight to action, but I want to try this one out for sure.
Yeah, I think the story in Red Dead 2 is really good, and I know at some point in like 10 years I'm probably gonna go and actually finish it, but it's really good.
Yeah, and outside of that, Brian gifted me a gun hell for Christmas, and I try to avoid it because I have this problem where if I don't think the run was good enough, it's Zombie Survivors.
Vampire Survivors.
God damn it. I was playing Project Zomboid earlier, and it's now the zombie word stuck in my... But Vampire Survivors, and unfortunately for me, it's one of those... Because I keep seeing characters that need to be unlocked, I have to keep unlocking them, and I just like... I'm drowning myself in this game, and I'm just like, oh my God, that run was 30 minutes. Why are you playing again? Why did you start it right up? Take a break. Go breathe. It's like, I get so lost. And it's a lot. It's a lot on me. I want so bad to complete this game.
Oh, that'll take a while.
It will.
I just completed my collection the other day, and I have 2 unlocks, and then there's still secret characters I have to get.
I didn't know there were secret characters.
Oh, there's a ton of secret characters. But you can't even... Well, now, some of them you can unlock, but you don't get the clues for quite a while. And then you haven't even... And then there's the DLC.
Yeah. I got some playing to do, some things to hurt. But yeah, those are my 2. Quick update, just to, for anybody who remembers. I tried to play Ark on my PC, and I knew it wouldn't work. Like we know the situation that's going on, and I am so happy to say that when I turned it on, it crashed before I could press start, and that let me know. Just get the rest of the pieces to the PC. Because clearly I want to play. I bought it on Xbox. I hate the graphics. I don't even like it when I plug it up to my monitor. I want to play it on PC, and I just can't get the feeling out of my bones So yeah. look for the first video of me playing Ark to come very soon in this glorious new year of ours.
So like in 3 months.
Yeah, lots of screaming for the bunnies that I'm gonna murder. But yeah, that's about it for me. Anything new?
Well, we haven't done this in a while, but now that we've talked about the games we've been playing this week. Floyd, are you going to start the new year with a fake gamer crown?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
No, you're different this year, Floyd.
No, I ain't. Now, work has been so dramatic lately that I just come home and pass the fuck out.
Really? Work has been so dramatic lately, I come home and watch you pass out and be like, I wonder what happened.
Yeah, I've been super tired after work. I'm like, I don't grumble. Like, I'll try to play something, and I'll literally load it up, and it's like, nah, I'm finna go lay down. Fuck this game.
I 100% get that, because work has been so busy and stressful that, yeah, the days I've been working, I haven't been playing anything either before or after work. Like, before work, I'm just sitting there, just drinking coffee, staring at, like, just barely even paying attention to whatever's running on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And going, okay, I now have to make something to eat, and then make the coffee to go to work with, and then pack my bag and go to work. Damn it. Okay. And then I get home, and I'm, like, sore and tired and stressed, and I'm like, why? Why must all these dogs be insane right now? There's too many of them, which is why they're going insane. Because there's too many of them. CBD oil, sleep time. Hello, kitty, that kind of behaves. Come lay with me.
See, the way you two view games and, like, tiredness is so crazy to me. Like, I try to understand it, but that's if I don't get a game in, I am sick. Like, my body must be falling apart. It must be. Even when I'm bored, I'll cut that shit on. I'll drag it out.
Yes, and have you ever wondered why you have trouble sleeping?
I have ADHD. So,
I know, but feeding it with bright lights and colors is not, like, helping.
Yeah, and I hear that a lot, and then I tell people, well, I give you the reserve, and I'll go lay there, and I'll just go get into bed, and I just won't watch anything. I'll just sit there and hope I fall asleep. And then, you guys would know better than anybody. 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'll just be like, well, I tried. I've been laying here since 11:30. And, I've thought of everything but astrophysics. So, I just might as well get up at this point, go ahead and kickstart my day. But then again, I play Rocket League against kids with crazy reactions. So I might just be a little tilted by life.
Well, I'm not a doctor, but I have a podcast that we put on the internet. So I'm going to give you some medical advice.
Let's go.
Y'all saw what I did there, right?
Yeah.
Anyway. Meditation, honestly. Because that's like the big thing. You can't shut your brain off. Like, I do know how it is. I'm going to 100% go out on a limb that yours is way worse than mine. But yeah. Like, learning how to shut your brain off is definitely a requirement. Like, maybe you just need, like, a white noise machine or something to turn on at night.
I think I'll try the white noise machine, because if I shut my brain off, I'm afraid of what I'll become if I get used to being... Like, if I find the trigger that I could do it with, I'm afraid of myself.
It's not a permanent thing. I didn't say get a lobotomy. I said try meditation.
Oh, no. All I heard was lobotomy. I'm not going to... Tap into the frontal lobe. Find out.
No, we don't need to find out. There's tons of medical text. Damn it, where is Maggie when we need her on an issue like this?
Oh, this would tear her to pieces. No, wait, what? You guys.
Well, but at least we would hear what, like, the science behind lobotomies.
Like, we don't do those anymore, guys.
Actually, I think in extreme cases they still do.
Oh, God, that's terrible. Well, I guess if it's an extreme
not,
case,
It's also not like it used to be. Do you know what I'm saying?
No forehead
like,
members.
I'm going to take a drill to your fucking eye socket and call it a day.
Release the pressure. Oh, that turned funny as hell.
All right.
All right.
That was welcome to the fucking new year. Yeah, I was gonna do this thing where I yelled for the intro, so anyone listening with a hangover would hate me. And then I realized that once I put it through the filters and like the limiter and the sound normalization, I'm like, it wouldn't be extra loud anyway. It would still be within the range that I allow to go.
Such a controlled scream.
So I was like, all I would do is cut out Discord and piss myself off during editing. So
we don't want that.
No. Oh, I hope I noticed that, or it stayed in. And congratulations. All right. So, do y'all have your game awards ready? I was really hoping we'd get to do this with Maggie too, but because she's unfortunately out of commission today.
I do have my list of unconventional picks ready.
Nice. Floyd, you got at least a couple?
Nope, I ran into a wall. I couldn't think of nothing.
That's because you don't play games for
honestly, yeah.
I mean,
right.
The fake gamer ass shit coming to rear its head.
I was like, what the fuck have I played this year?
Alan Wake 2.
Literally, that's it.
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight, Alan Wake 2.
Probably some Halo earlier in the year.
No, that was last year.
Fuck, was it? Jesus,
yeah.
I don't even remember.
Spats of Borderlands 2 and Hogwarts. That's it. That's all I played this year for the most part.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah.
So you're just here for the hot takes, huh?
I am.
Okay. Eddie, you want to start us off?
Yeah, what's the first category we're going with? Or these are our own specific ones?
Yes.
Oh no, so my whole idea was like you write the category and then whatever games that are in that category, and then we'll just be the voting public to choose the winner, like all of us together.
Thank you for confirming that I actually listened to you, and I'm over here like I wrote my own things down. Okay, so with the first one I have games that you love but piss you off more than anything. Let's start this out. And, I know it's going to be tough for you guys because we don't play the same games, down to a T, but hang with me.
We're there. We got you.
City Skylines 2. Civilization 6. Rust. Hades with the multipliers turned on. Not regular Hades for you softies out there. And last but not least, this one is special to me. It's a very special game to me. It's going to be Subnautica. Out of those games, what would have pissed you off the most?
You know what? I'm gonna go Civ 6 out of all of them.
Ooh, any particular reason why?
Well, so Civ 6 pissed me off for a long time because it would crash no matter what I did after about turn 120. And so I could just never keep the game going. Also, it just pissed me off because I am not as good at Civilization as I used to be, so I can't turn the difficulty up anymore. I just don't care enough to be good at it. So I fixed that by turning it into a relaxing game where I just play until I'm like, I'm done playing this game and I don't save anymore. And so that's the part of my life it's in now. I have like 300 hours in Civ 6. So that is not the part of my life it used to be. But yeah, so definitely. I had to change the way I played that game. It used to piss me off so much.
Okay. For me, it would be Rust. It would be Rust.
Why is that?
It would be. One, until recently, the shit looked like ass, and I couldn't understand why it just lagged for like I don't know. I got some weird lag, and I was like, it can't be because my computer's ass. It's like every other game runs perfectly, and my computer's stronger than Eddie's, and it runs perfectly on Eddie's computer. So that was really pissing me off. But now that it's actually running, it just pisses me off because I'll get stuck in the starter zone and people will snipe me out repeatedly.
Before I comment on anything you just said, allow me to tell you my reason why Rust is also my choice. 10 fucking years I've been waiting to play with my goddamn friends. And the day he tells me, hey man, let's play Rust, I'm not lagging anymore. I actually want to play. I find out that my computer overheats on the one game that I've probably played more than any fucking thing else since I've gotten this PC. And that's Rust. It is my most hated game. I have not touched it since the day we found out that it overheats while we play together. And I've been hurt by it ever since. I refuse to watch videos on it. I refuse to look at the content. It's not even on my home screen anymore. I've removed the icon from my desktop because I don't want to fucking click it and just to cut it off and be mad about it. So yes, Rust is my choice of games that have pissed me off the most for 2023.
Nice. Yeah, see, I couldn't pick the Hades one because that's just how I play Hades. I can't. If I play it without multiplayers, it's just too fucking easy now.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I'm not. I don't get sweaty over a lot of games, but the ones I really like, I'll fucking whoop your ass in them any day.
Oh yeah.
It's just hard for a game to take my attention that much.
I played Hades for like 20 minutes, so.
Yeah. Well, we already know you're a fake gamer. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the minute I picked Hades up, like, to piggyback off Brian's joke, I instantly went and got my deodorant out because it was been a good smell. It was smelly in there.
I had to pull out the sports shit, man. I was like, oh no.
Shit.
This daily casual shit ain't gonna work.
No, I started with some bod and I worked my way up to like full edge Arm & Hammer.
Doing that like talc powder on the hands and everything.
Oh shit.
All right, so I'm gonna work off yours a little here.
All right.
So I tried to keep mine basically in 2023. So this is game I wish I could play. All right, and the nominees are Armored Core 6.
Aye.
The reason for that one is I just have to catch up on games. Spider-Man 2. I don't own a PS5. The Suka game, like the actual original one, not all the other ones. Well, this one doesn't even work for me anymore, but it was that I'm too lazy to boot up my Switch. This one is not a 2023 game. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. It's been delisted on all platforms.
Yeah.
And then City Skylines 2, because no one can fucking play it.
Hey!
So what you boyos think?
I'll go first. I'm going to go with, and this may be shocking to a lot of people, City Skylines 2. Because boy, oh boy, how I wish I could play it.
That one's on there for you.
I knew, and I caught the lob, and I tell you, man, it just sucks because when I first started playing City Skylines, like it changed my perception on layouts and networks, grids, I got so into maps for a few months. Like Floyd, our car rides, would I not be mapping out how streets work? And how lane mathematics work, and I'd be like, oh no, this is stupid. Why is that 2 leading into a 3? That should be 1 lane. Like, it really got me into a whole architect mindset on how you lay out design. Like, I was so interested for the first time in my life in the architecture of Chicago because of that game. Like, it inspired me to look at things differently. And now all I'm inspired by is fuck you to that damn game for coming out in such a state. Like, I understand my PC was shitty, but you released it in a way that even somebody with a fucking NASA supercomputer would like, why is it stuttering? Why is it stuttering? Why is it stuttering? Like, I don't understand that, but that's my pick. Sorry, I was a little long-winded.
Good.
My pick is Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, my pick's also Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
No PlayStation 5, boys.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to understand how close I was to buying it. Because they had the bundle where you would get it with the PS5. But then I was looking and I'm like, yeah, but wait, but this is like the exact same price as a PS5 just by itself. So you're just getting the game for free? Like,
yeah.
No, I need to be saving more money than that. Fuck you.
I honestly, I would love to switch up with, if you didn't put that bait in there of City Skylines 2, it would have been the same thing. Because I cannot justify if you guys ever saw me and be like, is that a PlayStation controller in your hand? It would have to be the wildest fever dream in the world that I just bought that system for one game and one game only.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, see, I can't even do it with the Ratchet and Clanks because those... Well, at least one came to PC, so I'm like, I can play Ratchet and Clank now.
Man, listen, I'll play Bloodborne one day, just not today.
And then Disgaea came onto the PC. Like, basically all the games that were, like, slowly filling up a list of, damn, I'm going to have to buy a PlayStation again at some point. Like, all of those came to PC, and I was like, oh, cool. And then they were like, but Spider-Man 2. But not on PC, fuck you. And I was like, oh.
They would have made some real money if they would have put that out there for PC.
I mean, they're going to, and it's going to come to PC because the original Spider-Man and Miles Morales both are on PC now.
Right.
So we're just going to have to wait for it. So I'm expecting probably the end of this year, I would assume. They'll probably make sure they've sold all the copies they can sell and then get the port ready to go. At least I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's the end of this year. Eddie, you want to hit us with your next category?
I do. And this one is very special to me. It is going to be early access games you have wasted money on. Number 1, City Skylines 2.
Sing a theme here.
Okay, to continue on, and this is for a special group of people for this next one. It would be the addition of Starfield, where you paid $35 to play the game, I believe 3 days earlier. Next, and I don't know if you guys were, I talked about this in the previous episode.
I did play Midfield this year.
Yeah, that's how fucking forgettable that goddamn game is.
Midfield. That was a good one. It was very witty of you. But another game, which you guys probably don't know, it's called The Front, which was, I told you guys earlier in an earlier episode. It's a mix of Ark, Conan Exiles, as well as Rust, and it allows you to pretty much do everything and be everything. The only thing is there's so many entities in the game that even their servers can't run their own fucking game. So it was a complete waste of my $15. Now, not to say that's my choice, but I'm just telling you how I got to that point. And this is a 4-turn. The last game on this unfortunate list of mine, and I hate to say it, it's going to be seafood. And I'm sorry. Wrong category. I'm reading too fast. It is not.
Skim Lord.
I was like, wait, what's wrong with seafood?
I'm sorry. Seafood was for a different thing. My eyes are jumping. It would have been Sons of the Forest before it officially already released. And please allow me to give you guys my pick first. Ironically, anybody who knew me would think it would be City Skylines 2 because I bought it for both PC and Xbox. Well, I'm sorry. Xbox, I have it on Game Pass. PC, I actually bought it. It's going to be, and I'm so unfortunate to tell you, Sons of the Forest. Why? Because I loaded it up. The initial loading screen graphic was so shitty that you couldn't make me believe you actually gave a fuck about the game. And I was so captivated by how bad it was. I cut it off and I've to this moment never restarted it. And Steam said, you ain't really play that game. So I said I would love my money back and they obliged. So for the 2 hours that I lost the money I paid for Sons of the Forest, which was about, I want to say about $51.37. It was a waste of my goddamn time and money. That would be my choice.
I know. I gotta go midfield. I feel sorry for anyone who paid money to play that early.
Eddie.
I do not, because by playing it early when everybody else was playing it and enjoying it, I already knew I didn't like it. So I got ahead of the curve as far as I'm concerned. And it taught me a valuable lesson. Keep doing stupid shit, and you're gonna keep enjoying it the same way by not.
Yeah. Nah, I'm going with Brian with also Starfield.
What's that?
What you mean?
The Starfield.
That one game.
No. Starfield was a game with was supposed to be critically acclaimed with these ever-generating worlds and seeds of beauty. No. What I heard you guys say was Midfield.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what's going to be called now forever.
It still is critically acclaimed for some reason.
Critically acclaimed mid.
All right. Let's do something a little more positive.
I was negative.
Biggest winners this year.
Ooh.
All right. I got Larian Studio, because, Baldur's Gate. Ponkel, makers of Vampire Survivors, the game that keeps on giving. And also, the fact that game is you played it. It's such an indie game. It has indie written all over it. They've already had, what is it? God damn it. When the music gets played, orchestra. Mm-hmm. There's been live orchestra playings of the soundtrack already, and they have a deal to make a cartoon.
Nice.
Yeah, so that one. Hello Games, because they once again had the courage to promise the world. And, honestly, the courage might be deserved this time around.
Hopefully. We'll see.
Supergiant Games, because Hades 2 is now the most wishlisted game on Steam. Although I would argue that it always was the most wishlisted game on Steam, because the other thing wasn't a game. Us, as in gamers in general, because I feel like this has been one of the strongest years in gaming that I have seen in a long fucking time.
Yes, it has been.
And the last one in this category, corporations, because they always win by having massive profits and still laying people off to get more profit in the short run, then fuck the product up and get fired where they get stock options, severance pay, and play musical chairs to switch places with some other high-level corpos that did the same thing and grind the consumer and worker under the oppressive boot of capitalism, because blood, sweat, and tears are how the cogs of the corporate machine keep fucking moving.
Correct. I'm going to vote for us. Because I like winning. Okay?
It's fair.
This is going to be controversial, but... I'm sorry, go ahead, Brian. Go ahead.
No, go.
I'm going to vote for the corporation. Because one day, somebody with a lot of money is going to care. Not care to make money, but care to spend theirs for a good time. And I'm hoping I could be a part of it. Just one game in one lifetime. Somebody will care. And I'll be here for it. And if that happens to be Larian with Baldur's Gate 22, that's just what it is. But I'm going corporations.
I'm going to vote this one with my heart and not my brain. I'm going Supergiant Games because I am so hard on the Hades 2 hype train.
Let's go.
I'm on that hype train so hard, I don't care if they pilot it off a bridge. I'll fucking be like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm going down with you, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Let's do it.
But I said Supergiant, and they don't really make bad games because they tend to take their time and make sure they're making a good game. But my brain, corporations, because corporations always fucking win. All right. Hit us, Eddie.
All right. And don't, oh, Maggie's not here. Never mind. This is a special edition of Midfield Awards time. Most hated midfield character. Now, when I say most hated, I don't mean, you literally can't stand it, because sometimes it's like, what's up with you, But there are some that just get under your skin. And for me, who played the game I did put a little time in it. I'm not going to say I completioned it, but, I played enough to know what was going on, for sure. And through the cast of characters I met, I have to admit that there were 4 in particular who really, really just did me the wrong way. And I'll start off with Sarah fucking Morgan. Anybody who knows Sarah, there's no need to explain. We have my good friend. Sarah. Did you really?
Yeah.
We have my good friend, the Hunter. Now, for those who don't remember the Hunter, which when I was making this, I had a very vivid idea of who the Hunter was, and it's failing me right now, so I'm going to talk my way out of this by moving on to my next person. Betty Hauser. If you don't remember Betty, she was a nice lady who was in a... Oh, God. Words are hard because I can't... It starts with an A. Her name's Betty Howden.
Asshole?
I wish it was that simple. God, I wish it was that simple. And
first word I think of when you say "hey,"
and everybody's personal favorite, but just like Asterion, I hate him the most. It is going to be the giant fake claptrap. Mm-hmm. And in true fashion, I'll go ahead and go first. It is going to be Sarah Morgan for me. Why? Because I don't believe anything Sarah ever said to me. I don't believe she actually cared about me at all, and I just believe she wanted me for the extra parts I kept in my ship. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So she will be my choice.
It's fair. Mine's going to be the Hunter, because, like, but why was it just some random fucking guy?
Right?
Okay, so I wasn't tripping. Oh. I feel so validated.
It literally, like, you meet the guy about an hour before you find out that he's the Hunter from a different world. And I'm like, oh, cool. A person I don't care about. And like, it should have been one of your companions. And then my other thing is, I don't remember enough about anyone in Starfield to hate them. But I remember hating that reveal. All those characters are so mid, I can't have a strong feeling about them.
No cap. Floyd?
No, hard cap on those motherfuckers.
Hard cap? Scully, no brim.
For real, for real.
Let's see. I'm gonna throw a curveball out here because I didn't necessarily hate anybody on your list, but I did hate Sam Cooke. So that's
Sam
my
Cope?
pick.
I don't even remember who the fuck that is.
The other love interest.
Cowboy hat, Brian.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, he was whatever. They were all whatever.
Yeah, it's like, oh, whoever you decide to let die becomes the emissary?
Yeah.
That's like,
that's
stupid.
Yeah, but yet somebody's not the other one. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
you know, it was all stupid.
For how midfield was, I don't forget a guy in a cowboy hat.
I mean, I remember the character. I just don't know his name. I don't really remember much. I remember something like his daddy owned the town or some shit. I don't fucking.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't remember his name either. I went out of my way to find the names of these people before I did it, so I didn't stumble over my words like I ended up doing anyways.
Fair enough.
I tried.
All right. I have biggest whiners of the year. So, Fantastic Studio, which this one's just even funnier. I wrote this a while ago. This studio doesn't exist anymore, by the way. For being weird for years, claiming they aren't scamming anyone when no one was asking, bitching about bad reviews once the day before release, and finally taking their ball and going home, disbanding the company 4 days after the day before release because of the negative reviews, leaving the publisher with the game rights, and no dev team. So actually kind of proving the game was a scam. Since I seriously doubt they're the ones paying refunds now, hey, I might be wrong. And all the game is getting refunded for everyone from the publisher. That's the update to that news. Bethesda for their handling of the backlash over Midfield. Studio Arcane fans, because Redfall actually is kind of fun, and none of their previous titles were actually that good. Embracer Group for claiming not selling for $2 billion is somehow lost profit. And EA, because I assume they whined when FIFA wanted more money, but I didn't pay enough attention to EA this year to find out. But EA is always whining about something, so I just put them on the list. And I think it's Bethesda. No AAA studio should fucking respond to negative comments. Let it go. You made your money. Shut up.
You know, you had me in the first quarter, But your last one, that fourth quarter pick you had right there, really did it for me. Because fuck EA.
Yeah, I feel you. I know, it was a hard choice for me.
Yeah, I was with you up until you said EA. And no, it's always fuck EA. I'm still waiting on them to do something that's worth a damn.
Yeah, I'm going with Bethesda.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like, well, I'm just mad that I defended them so hard in the beginning of the year. And I was like, oh, y'all just got to give them some time. And then they do this shit. And I was like, well, damn. All right. Make me look dumb. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, that was my whole thing, too, is that with the Starfield, like, I played it. I enjoyed my time with it. When I was done, I was like, okay, I'm done. It wasn't nearly as good as some of the other ones. Like, for example, I just rebought Fallout 4 because I love that game. Right. I'll probably end up playing Skyrim again because I still like that game. Starfield was not that.
Yeah,
I played it, and when I was done, I was done. And like I said, I don't remember characters in that game. I barely remember some of the stuff I did in it. I remember going on the moon for the first time was so much fun. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just like little shit like that. Like, there were great little moments, but meh.
Yeah, no, like, it was interesting enough that I finished the game, so that says something. But also, I do very much so vividly remember going every, 15 minutes or so, going, damn, this could have been so much like No Man's Sky. And just, I kept comparing it to No Man's Sky the entire time. Because I was like, why can't I just fly to where I need to? Why is it consistently fast travels? Like, let me fly my ship. All right?
Yeah, why can't you take off from a planet?
I don't know.
Because they don't learn.
It's just the weirdest choice.
Questions that may never get answered.
They won't.
Yeah.
All right. You ready for me?
I'm ready.
All right. Now, I know I've seen a little negative, but this one's actually has some positive aspects to it. I titled this Games That Met the Challenge in 2023.
Nice.
And the contestants are The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Diablo 4. Brian, stop. I can't. All right. Okay. I did Legend of Zelda, Diablo 4. Mm-hmm. I had Marvel Spider-Man 2, but I took it off in the last 15 seconds because none of us have actually played it, so there's no way of us telling if it met
right, there's no way
yet.
To 100% know. Yeah, that's
right.
Fair.
Hogwarts Legacy, and the final one, and I like to do things in 4 for some reason, but that's just me. I don't know if you guys played it, but I definitely tried it. Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
No, I have not. I didn't even like the first one.
Okay.
I haven't played any of those games.
Oh.
So I'm going to bow out on this one.
As far as games that met the challenge of what I truly expected them to be, I could only give it to Star Wars because when I saw it on the Game Pass, I was just like, I'm bored. I'll give it a shot. I hope I can just, really feel like I'm a Jedi for 30 minutes before I never give up and never touch it again. I'm happy to say that I returned to that game for a whole week. Now, did I beat it? No. But man, if you got some time to spare and you just want to go around and hack and slash your way, I'm talking about some good Star Wars Battlefront, open battleground arena type style. Just, man, it's a really good time waster. Don't get me wrong, because graphics and everything are good, but I didn't care about that. I really want to swing that sword. I'm sorry, saber. And yeah, the zooms was zooming, baby. It really gave me what I need. Also, I did not play The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, so I cannot speak on it. But
that one got to stay on the list.
That one got to stay on the list.
Man, Nintendo got to you too, huh?
I swear I cannot wait for my first trip or vacation somewhere so I can finally crack open these Switch games that I have never yet will never. I cannot wait. And I left an honorable mention out. Baldur's Gate. Only reason I didn't leave it out because you'd be silly to say it didn't meet the challenge, and it was like an obvious one, and I didn't want to be so obvious. But now that I know you guys didn't play any of those games, I could have just put it in there just for a little satire. But
no, Floyd played the Warts game. Hogwarts, that's a ticket.
You did play Hogwarts.
I did. I beat that. I did. It was a solid 6 out of 10.
It started off as a solid 5 and then went to a -5 once I found out they actually just lied to me. They midfielded me. Now, they weren't midfield. It was a decent game, but they lied to get me to buy things, and that's no different than anybody else. But, I found out the truth quicker than I usually would. I hated it the minute I found.
How'd they lie to you?
I was told I would get online Quidditch games. I would be able to fly on my broom and play against people and play the glorious game of Quidditch. And I did not get to do any such thing, and they did say it. They said it.
I'll never remember that one.
You don't pay attention to most things, so it's okay if you didn't.
They coming out with a full dedicated Quidditch game that I'm pretty sure EA is gonna fuck up. So
once again,
it's EA.
You're right. You are right.
Yeah, I didn't play it because I didn't want to get turf toe.
Damn.
So my most mid game of the year. Sorry, I thought about that one while you were talking, and I had to use it. And then the EA thing just kind of helped. Anyway, most mid game of the year. Wo Long. It wasn't even a good Sekiro clone to begin with, when it actually worked, and it barely worked. Liza P. Pretty much the same as Wo Long, but it actually worked better. I mean, we've been making this joke all night, but it's written in here. I was like, midfield. Starfield. Listen, I wrote it. I'm gonna. Yeah. Bigger does not equal better, unless you're using our sponsor, BDED, Big Dick Energy Drink. Vampire Survivor clothes, because seriously, just buy the fucking original because it's good and it's cheap. Some of the clones are more expensive than Vampire Survivors. And then any of the Suka games on PC. Basically the same as above, this is just the latest flavor.
Yeah.
Although I have thought of getting some of the free ones, because some people literally just made it for free so they could have it on PC. And I was like, well, it's free. But then it's going to be on my Steam list forever. Which I'm like, but if it's a shitty, you know what I mean? It's a whole thing. It's a thing. But most midfield, definitely. That's my
Starfield.
It would have been midfield, but it's going to go to Wo Long for me.
Did you want to like that one too?
I did. Yeah, and I do this thing. If it's an early access game, there's nothing I can reference. Like, there's no video I can go look up. I can't look up a stream. Like, most of the time when I see something early access, it's about to come out in 15 minutes, and damn it, I'm buying it, whatever. Wo Long was out, and I'm not saying it was early access, but I got a chance to go look at footage of people, and I watched many a good Twitch streamers playing it. And you know what I noticed while watching? The people who did have face cams, none of them have that look of... It's a weird look of joy you get when a game is challenging you, but it's also fun, and you're like interested and you want to do more. They all had this look like they were watching the clock and waiting for their midday shift to be over. And it's just like, if it feels like work, and it has game in the title, I don't want no fucking parts of it. And it just really turned me off of it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, fuck, and I said I'd stream this for 6 hours.
That's right. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. It was like, damn it, I made a terrible choice. And I'm just like, if you made a terrible
more hours of this shit, huh?
Exactly. Yeah, no, I'm going to go Wo Long for me.
Yeah, it wasn't good. No one can take FromSoft's crown. Many have tried.
Oh, no.
Right.
And
that was my last one, so you got any more, Eddie?
You know what? Before you said that, I was going to apologize briefly for the one before that being my last one. So, hey, things worked out. Perfect.
Because also, since I don't drink very often, that one beer is going through me. But I would like to, I do absolutely want to do this. What was your favorite gaming moment of the year for you personally?
Can I go first?
I swear to God, if you say what I have, I'm going to kill you. But yeah, go ahead.
BG3?
God damn it, yes.
Shit.
Yeah, okay. Mine's going to be Baldur's Gate related too.
Okay, I'm going to take out the obvious.
We are all terrible.
I swear we played more than one game, even though this is all we keep talking about.
That's how good the fucking game was.
That's how fucking good it is. Yeah, it really is.
Well, luckily for us, there was a secondary moment that happened late last year. Getting on Fall Guys and First Try Friday and the fuck out of everybody.
Oh my God,
being the victor. You couldn't ask for a better story.
You could write that shit.
You could not write that shit.
My first win comes on our first game after not playing.
As a team. Yeah. And Maggie carried our punk asses the whole fucking way. Kicking and screaming. I like that second round, I was out so quick. I'm like, I didn't even know what happened. I was out so quick. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, darn.
Yeah,
I went out. And then someone's like, oh, Maggie's still in. I'm like, what? Oh, fucking awesome.
Yeah, I went out in the round right before the finals, and I was like, it's up to you, Maggie. You get it.
I mean, man, listen. Clutch Maggie moments. And, you know, I have multiple moments of just Maggieing it up in BG3, but... You know, that one stuck out because it was so unexpected. Like, we were looking for a good time. We did not expect Maggie to carry us on her back with her brand new book bag right before school like that.
Well, you know what? That's why her back fucked up right now.
Yeah. We carried 3 dumbasses.
Hey. She did a hell of a job. Like,
well, what's funny, too, is we started that, and she's just like, the first round, she was fucking the buttons up and shit, too. Like, couldn't make any jumps. So, like, the fact that, like, after that first round of her barely doing anything, to then just be all like, fuck you, hold my beer. And, like, just take us the rest of the way.
We saw real-life plot armor, like.
That was awesome. But, yeah, mine was... knocking out Asterion in our multiplayer BG3 playthrough, stripping him naked, and leaving him alone in the field for the rest of the game.
Because we couldn't kill him.
Well, we couldn't kill him because Maggie wouldn't let us kill him. And then she stripped him of everything. Like, oh, you're just going to let nature kill him. Got it.
Yeah. We're not murderers. We're thieves.
Yeah. I
don't kill, I steal.
And I'm stealing his clothes and his underwear.
And I'm going to put it on, too.
His boots. Fuck him.
That was going to be my choice, by the way. I switched it up because I knew exactly what you were talking about.
I had a feeling.
Yeah. No, mine was when I finally got in and I realized how much of fucking murder hobos we were going to be this playthrough. And I was like, alright, I guess we going down this route. And fucking Eddie started a fight with a bunch of spiders out of nowhere because he wanted to throw something at... Who'd you throw it at? Maggie?
It was an XX.
Yeah, you threw one of the XX at Maggie, right?
Yeah, I thought it was a rock. And then Maggie slayed my children. How dare her?
We all kind of did. Some of them were.
Yeah.
Some of them
were attacking. Some of them are still up there. Some of them are still up there because they couldn't get down.
Are. Yeah.
Good times.
Good times.
BG3 really put it's really a good game for so many reasons this year.
Yeah. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, I threw a child at a bear. It was hilarious.
2026, when we finally beat it together, is going to be
whenever it gets done.
Yeah.
Good time. All right. Well, hopefully your new year has started right. Hopefully, you were safe-ish for the stupid-ass holiday that you very likely drank too much on and didn't know how to handle your liquor, and we're happy to be here for you. Take a couple aspirin, get something to eat, and Pedialyte is your friend.
Yes, it is.
Be well. We love you.
Be well. Eat less bacon this year. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.